Well, hello there. Hi. How are ya? It's September already. I don't know how that happened. I feel like it snuck by me. Like I was focused the whole summer and then all of a sudden it's after Labor Day. I don't know how that happened. How about you? What is happening in your corner of the world? The gang is back together. Last week we had a very, very special panel discussion all about chronic pain, weaving with chronic pain and physical limitations, which was amazing. If you haven't watched the replay yet, run, don't walk. After this is over, run, don't walk to go watch it. It was incredible. However, we didn't have our normal format, so I feel like we're all like, it's the first day back to school. We're seeing our friends for the first time for the summer. It's a very excited vibe going on here today. Just in case we haven't met yet, friends, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. Woo! We do this every Thursday, and it's a time for us to get together, see our friends, talk weaving, talk life, whatever else comes up. And, it's just a place to meet up with all our fellow weaving weirdos, which is perfect. We all need that in our lives. Everyone, please give a warm welcome and big thank you to Lori, our gatekeeper, who is behind the scenes trying to keep me organized, which is no small feat, and keeping us safe today. So let me give some hellos because I see a lot of the loyal ones here. Jennifer Fowler is here. She was canning something. What did I see? Tomatoes, tomato puree, something, right? Something. I'm not surprised. Carla is here. Hello, Carla. Connie, who did a fabulous job last week. And Donna. Hello, Donna. Let's see. Carol is here. Hello, Carol. Carol was also part of a panel. By the way, y'all, give a very huge thank you and a big congratulations to Gemma and Carol and Connie and Anne. They were complete rock stars. They were so good last week. Everyone, thank you for participating. And they were awesome, weren't they? Did I see that you're flying all over the place and you're still here? You get Bill Gold Star, my friend. That is amazing. Look at all of you. Okay, so Carol says, livestock drama. Mowing 8 acres, returning a hand weaver's pattern book to Amazon this morning. So right now I'm taking a break from all that. Carol, we are always honored when you take a break from any kind of agricultural drama to be here with us. Is that fair? Agricultural something? Livestock? You're mowing down wheats of grain. I don't know what you're always doing something fun, that's for sure. Fixing tractors. I don't know. All the good stuff. Connie has a full dance card. That is for sure. Yes. See, Jennifer's canning. Gemma says she got the rainbow warp off the loom today. Gemma, congratulations. That's huge news. Yay, you. That is fantastic. I love that. Carla says she's doing well. It's going to be about 80 degrees. So as long as it isn't a smoke, it should be a great day. We'll give a little prayer for no smoke, my friend. Yep. Gemma is carding a bunch of wool this weekend to spin while she's on the train. You guys, I love this how you incorporate crafts like wherever you go. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Anne said she is having a few days away in Malta. I love that. And we're excited to live vicariously through you, my friend. She said her flight landed an hour ago, all unpacked, ready for Live at the Loom. And that makes me so happy to think that somewhere in Malta, someone is watching this. That is incredible. What is my life? That is amazing, my friend. That is awesome. Carrie here. Carrie is on. Hello, everyone. Just dressing your loom for crackle exercises. Also preparing another bobbin lace pattern and listening to an audiobook. Wow. Carrie, you are a brilliant multitasker, aren't you? We haven't discussed this, but I can tell that you're good at like the 3-ring circus. I'm doing this here and this here and this here, which is amazing. I am really a horrible multitasker. It's not good. It's not good. Let's see who else is joining us this morning. Look at all these beautiful people. Oh, Belinda Silver is here. Good morning. I never made this early to Live at the Loom. Yes, everyone is, it does. Belinda, I agree with you. It seems like everyone has a wonderfully busy day planned. That is for sure. Yeah. Gemma says her daughter's turning 18 tomorrow. Happy birthday to your daughter, Gemma. That is incredible. Candace is on. Woohoo! Hello, Candace. Must run for an appointment. You give that new puppy a big old smooch for us, Candace. Candace has a new dog. It's what is it? Gia Rose. Do I get an A+ for that? Did I get it right? I hope so. Hello, Nikki. And Maureen is here. Hello, Maureen. Maureen just up the road from me. I love that. Good morning, David Easton. And Ernie. Ernie, where are you? Tell us where in the world is Ernie DeVries? Are you pardon me. I got the morning crud. Here we go. Yes, Ernie, let us know where you are, my friend, just so we can all have visions of traveling around the country in his RV with Ernie. That's awesome. Hello, Scott in Atlanta. We're so glad you're here. Hello, Rhonda. Look at this. See, Carol says, what's going on? Fighting through it. An owl stole a chicken. Okay. Irrigators are acting up, so plumbing stuff later and mowing. But all I want to do is sit and read, weave, and eat cake. Carol, you are my kind of girl. That is, yes. Sit, read or weave, and eat cake. Yeah, those are pretty much my favorite things too. Because plumbing stuff for irrigators, darling, that's a whole new level. Yeah. Hello, Priscilla. I need a new read for darling. What do you guys recommend for purchasing? I don't have a local source. All right, this is a great question, Priscilla. Thank you for asking. Weigh in, everyone. Where do you get your weaving equipment, or read specifically, so Priscilla can do a little shopping? I guess for read, does it matter what the manufacturer of the loom is? It doesn't really, right? As long as it's the width that you need, the width and the spacing. Those are kind of the two numbers to watch out for, right? I'll be curious what people have to say. Good morning, Ellen, sweetheart. Hello, Diana. Look at this. We're happy to have you here, my friend. It's you are in good company. All of us crazies are all meeting up. See, Rhonda said, excited my read finally arrived. Sad, ran out of my warp thread, the trails of a new weaver. Boy, isn't that the truth? Sometimes they're like that when things go well for one side of it, and the other, it's you run into bumps in the road. I understand. Keep going, my friend. You got it. Hello. Sherry says, you guys are not on Facebook Live. It shows the Loom picture, at least not on my end. All right, folks, weigh in. Are we having trouble on Facebook? Let me see here if we're Ellen's on from Facebook. She says the Gowdy Reed Company. I've never heard of them. How wonderful, though. There's a whole company just devoted to reeds. We live in an amazing world. Let's see. Sam is on. Okay, I'm so sorry, my friend. Tell me what your name is. I'm procrastinating on fixing a broken warp thread. Even though it wouldn't take long. I'm just dinking around instead of getting it out of the way first thing. I know. Do you know what? I totally can appreciate this comment, because I know for me, I'm a morning person, if you can't tell. And if I have a hard task, if I don't do it in the morning, it doesn't happen. I have to wait till the next day to do it in the morning, because otherwise, and of course, if I do it in the morning, I'm like, what was the big deal? But if it is 4 p.m., I am in no state to do any of that. So I feel for you. Yes, absolutely. Oh, Sue Ann is here from Seattle. Hi, Sue Ann. Hi. Is it Carolyn or Caroline? I made it live at the Loom. Woo! Trying to finish some towels to send to a friend in Australia. That's exciting. Well, congratulations, my friend. That is awesome. Emily says, hello, finished threading and I'm intentioning to start weaving. Love to see what you all are up to. Yes. Okay. This is a perfect, you guys always know how to give the prompt that gets me in the right direction. Thank you for mentioning that, because our merry band of weavers here, we actually have a group. We have a Facebook group. Let me put that right there so you can all enjoy it. It's an ongoing group that has been going since November of last year. Yay for all of you, because that has been incredible. But it is a wonderful place to pop over and put up images of what you're working on, to ask questions, to cheer on each other, to talk about the latest and greatest in yarns or tools or looms or whatever it is. So if you haven't yet joined us and you do Facebook, come on over. Make sure to answer the questions, and we'll escort you in, and we'll just have a grand old time. That is the plan. So thank you for that. That was a great prompt. Let's see. Okay, so Priscilla says, I may have a local place that give me Ashford reeds. My loom is in Norwood. I haven't looked into if they will work with each other. That is a very good point, my friend. Connie said, no reeds need to match the brand of the loom. Because I was thinking, I don't think either of my looms are both shacked looms, and I don't think either of them are technically shacked reeds. I don't think it matters. It's a matter of because I don't do they make reeds that are like a crazy height or really short? They don't typically. They're kind of a standard height, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong there. Let's see. Hi, Nikki. Just wound a warp for Halloween towels. Probably won't have time to dress the loom until next week, though. That's all right. You still got weeks. You got plenty of time for Halloween towels. Pshaw. You got this, Nikki. No problem. Let's see what else we got. Jennifer says, I'm trying to crochet a Sigmund the Sea Monster. I'm trying to mash a few patterns together. We'll see how it goes. If anyone can succeed in mashing a few patterns together, Jennifer Fowler, it is you. Yep. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Okay, so I just flipped by a Facebook, said that they were okay on their end. You guys let me know if you're having trouble with Okay, so Carol says she has a Norwood, and you can use other company looms. Company reeds, is that what you mean? The Norwood has an adjustable reed bed in height, so you just need to find one that will fit the reed bed. Is that like the channel that it fits in? Is that what you mean? You guys always use the lovely technical terms. I'm like, is it the channel thingy? Is that what we're talking about? I like that. Connie says, with my 7 looms, all reeds fit if the width matches the width of the loom. Wow, words. I can use a 10-inch reed on my 36-inch loom. What I'd want to is the question. Right. Thank you, Connie. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. Okay. Let's see what else is Lori's so good at doing this. I always forget. She has a comment, hit the like button. Yeah. If you're enjoying all of the things, friends, she's the best cheerleader. Behind the scenes, she's like, Chris, don't forget this stuff. Thank you. She's so important, right? Oh, Carol says Gowdy Reed Company is closed and has been sold off. So email him to see where he sold his reeds. He's super friendly. Look at you guys. Okay, this is part of why the reading community, the weaving community is so awesome. Is that Carol just knows the guy who owns the Gowdy Reed Company, or owned, and that's awesome. Yes, just call people. Just ask. We're friendly. 99% of the time, we're friendly, right? Yep. Oh, we talked about Halloween towels already. Excellent. Okay. Sherry says I have computer gremlins. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to go out of Facebook and come back in. Those gremlins are legit though, Sherry. My friend, I am with you. There are times when you do the same thing over and over and over again, you're like, and one time it doesn't work. You're like, what happened? I do the same thing every single week, and now it doesn't want to work. Ooh. Gemma says the October Weave Along is coming soon. Should I just wait for my floor loom for that? Okay. Look at you. See, you guys just queue up. If you could see my list, it has all the stuff that we're talking about. So let's talk October Weave Along for just a moment. Okay, friends. So if you are new to the Acting Creative universe, then let me give you the quick little overview of what an Acting Creative Weave Along looks like. We have two a year. We have one in April and one in October, which, as you know, we're in September, so it's right around the corner. And it's an completely online program, and there's just 2 guidelines for the Weave Along. We all start and finish a project in the month of October, and we all use the same pattern. And the announcement's coming out soon. As a matter of fact, right now is a brilliant time to become part of the membership, the Acting Creative Insiders, because they learn the pattern early than everybody else. And if you're at the $10 a month or higher, you get the pattern for free. Yeah, the multi shaft pattern for free. Let me put this right here. So if your ears perk up and you're like, I want to do that. Here we go. Just join us at the Acting Creative Insiders. Right now is just a sweet spot to be part of the membership there, because they get extra little extras for the upcoming Weave Along, which is barreling down on us. It's coming up fast, which is part of the reason you'll notice I've made little to zero progress on the project on the big loom, because the little loom has taken all of my attention. It's a good thing. I cannot wait to share with you the pattern for this time around, because you're gonna love it. That is my prediction. I could be wrong, but my prediction is that you're gonna love it. Yep. So to answer your question there, Gemma, you know, technically we do the Weave Along in October, so you have 4 weeks. You got time. Whatever you need to do. That'll be good. Priscilla just pulled a waffle weave towel off the loom to take to an exchange at my local guild meeting Saturday. Priscilla, congratulations! Was this the first time you did waffle weave, and how much do you love it? It's a blast. By the way, there is, speaking of weave alongs, one weave along. It was an October one a couple years ago. Waffle weave was the theme, and it's very fun. So if you haven't tried waffle weave, it's a fun way to kind of dip your toe in and see if you like it. Congratulations, Priscilla. That's awesome. Ernie says I am at home. Woohoo! I almost missed Life at the Loom because it starts at 7:30 here. Oh yeah, the time difference. 7:30 is early. I am always like, hats off to my my West Coast friends, because in that time zone you're a couple hours earlier than I am, and I'm a morning person, but even 7:30 that's early. That is early, friends. Okay, so here we go. Just Scott, thank you, went to Gowdy Reed's website. They're now owned by Palmetto Loom Reed Company in Greenville. In Greenville? Okay. Have we talked about this? I think we have. Because, Scott, you know that I used to live in Spartanburg, South Carolina, which Greenville, Spartanburg are right. They're two different cities, but they mash them all together. It's in the upstate of South Carolina. So I know exactly where Greenville, South Carolina is. That's so fun. That is awesome. Carrie says, I too am looking forward to the October Weave Along. I haven't been able to sell my small floor loom, so that will be used for the project. I like it when there's a plan already. Hello, Elmi. How are you from Guatemala? I hope things are just going wonderful there. Jody Ibarra is on. Alex Madison is here. Look at this. All of the fabulous, bright, shining faces all here with us today. That is awesome. She said, no, I did the waffle weave. She did the weave along, and I enjoy it. It's repetitive enough. It requires no brain power, but keeps me entertained. But warped for 8 towels, and you're 2 in, losing steam. Yeah, I understand that, Priscilla. Can you at least change colors or something? Are there options there for something to keep it a little more fun, yeah. Carol. She's listening. She can't read because she's making cake. Carol, I'm going to give you my address. You just send me some cake, because come on, who doesn't love cake? I don't know that I trust people that don't like cake. I understand if you like other things better, like if you like pie better, but if you actually just don't like cake ever, oh, friends, we need to discuss this. Okay. So, a couple things. Well, we've already talked about some of the stuff on my list. The October Weave Along is coming up, as I mentioned. But also, one of the things that we're, did I already say this? I'm having serious deja vu at the moment, friends. With the special panel that we had last week, we are in the process of putting all that information into a PDF that you can download. Come on. It's going to be so good, because I don't know about you, but I love to print something off and be able to take notes on it, or to have it near me, or I guess I'm way too old. The digital is great for some stuff, but I love having an actual piece of paper that I can, put somewhere close by and refer to and all the good stuff. So we are currently in the process of making a downloadable PDF that you can enjoy, all about the special panel from last week. And I can't wait to share that with the whole entire world, because they are going to be in awe of how brilliant you all are. And circling back to the panel idea, I would like to kind of put in a special panel, 2-3 times a year. Wouldn't that be fun? So tell me this, friends. What are some other topics that you would like to hear from other weavers? We talked about kind of having chronic pain and physical limitations, and I know there's a lot more to that too. So if you'd like to hear some kind of follow-up on that, that would be awesome. If you have other ideas, or you want to hear from weavers about how they tackle X, Y, and Z, what are they, I think there's so many ideas. So if you have something off the top of your head that you can think of that you would love to hear a panel kind of discussion about, jot it down in the comments here, and we'll try to capture those and put that in the queue for the future, because yeah, it was so good. It was so good last week. Okay. I know I see some comments. Rhonda says, I live where one of the best cakes in the world is made. Smith Island cake. Comes in several flavors, but there are at least 10 layers and more filling. Okay, I'm an icing girl. So yes, filling, icing, all of that. Rhonda, Smith Island cake. I have to remember that then, because I'll have to look that up. That sounds right up my alley. Yep. Yes. David says, I love real books. I don't have to rewind a book 100 times to comprehend what info is being conveyed. Thank you, David. Thank you. I love that comment. I think that there's a time and place for both. Absolutely. If you're on a walk, what is better than a podcast or an audiobook? I mean, really, because you can, you're in the motion, you're going, you can be kind of absorbing things. However, when it's time to really study something, I like it on paper. I'm with you, David. That's, for sure. Something to print. Yes, Jennifer Fowler. Yep. That is what we're aiming for. So here we go. I like this. David says, I would like to hear about the economics of weaving. Is it possible to make a living from weaving fabric? Woo! David, what a good topic. Oh, we're totally doing that. I already have some people in mind. Ooh, David, I love that. Thank you so much. Great idea. What else, friends? What other topics would you like to hear? Yes. Okay. Bye, sweetie. I'm going to see you soon, by the way, Miss Ellen. Yep. Okay. Other ideas, friends. What you got? Ooh, is it Rodka? Beautiful name. Different materials and their challenges and advantages. Oh, I like that. Ooh, that's a good idea, though. Just to have a discussion about like weaving materials. Ooh, I like that. That's a great idea, Rodka. Thank you so much. See? Okay, there's going to be a cake theme running through today's live at the Loom. I would just like to warn you now, because it's all Carol's fault. Suan says, the cakes look great, and they ship. Eyeing a small chocolate peanut butter one right now. Suan, that's awesome. Oh, that's fantastic. You guys crack me up. Okay. Rhonda says, I would love to hear from someone who takes raw products to woven cloth. I'm just dropping shuttles over here. Don't mind me. Raw product. Oh, like the whole, like from, I was going to say from sheep to sweater, but that'd be more knitting, but like from sheep from, okay. What are you doing? Oh, Lori and her magical thumbs. Yes, like I have like a sheep to blanket kind of idea, like the whole process. Is that what you're thinking, Rhonda? Because that would be cool. We've got plenty of folks that could speak about kind of the starting from the livestock perspective and go all the way through the fish product. That'd be cool. I like that. Let's see. Carol says, she says it's a niche market. Oh, for David's idea about people who make a living weaving fabric. Okay. All right. Well, we're creative. We'll figure something out there. Let's see. Oh, this is a great idea, Jennifer, using hand spun in weaving. Okay. I like that. Yep. I like that. That's a good idea. Hand spun is unique, isn't it? It is, yeah. I like that. Yep, Rhonda, shearing, processing fiber. Here we go. Donna says would love something on moving from 4 shafts to more. Oh, something about shafts 5 through 8 that terrifies me. Is it just me? It's not just you, Donna. Nope, not just you. That would be a great panel because both of my looms are 4 shafts. So I don't have an 8 shaft loom. So that would be really fun to hear from folks that do kind of more complex patterns, and what are some of the ways to keep that organized. I would think that some of those patterns, I just think, how do you keep track of your feet? Like, how do you, now this is coming from a girl who doesn't have more than 4 shafts. So how do you keep track of that? I like that, Donna. Great idea. You guys are always, always have the good ideas. Oh, Sam, something about dyeing. Okay. We've got some great dyers in the audience. I know my friend Susan Atwell, I could twist her arm. She would be on in a heartbeat. After I twisted her arm. Okay, so you guys ponder that to if you have other ideas for upcoming panels, but you had some great ideas. Thank you so much. We will absolutely pursue those and get some people in place. Also, I haven't done a very good job of keeping up with our studio tours. If you would like to come on and show us around your space, we would love that. First of all, we would love that. It doesn't matter how big your space is, how much stuff you got going on, what your experience is. It does not matter, friends. We would just love to, hang out with you and see your loom. That's pretty much it. So let me know if you would be up for doing a little studio tour with us here on Live at the Loom. And we'll make that happen. Hello, Shirley. Morning from Idaho. I have Dash. Glad I can watch later. Woo! Rush bridesmaid dresses need doing. Love the couple ideas I heard so far for the panel discussion. Bye. Okay. This is like, hi, bye. Gotta go. Okay. All right. Oh, nice. Lori says, how do people organize their weaving space? Ooh, that's a good one, Lori. I like that. See, you guys are so clever. Connor says, anything you want to do in a panel is fine with me. As a self-taught weaver, I'm always ready to learn new tricks from others. Connie, you are very open and receptive. That is for sure. So, yes. Fantastic. Jennifer Fowler is all about it. That would be awesome, Jennifer. We would love to see that. Okay, friends. Let me take a swig and then let's talk some weaving. So you're going to have to act surprised. Yeah. Okay. By the way, it's temperature still in the 80s. You'll notice I haven't converted to hot tea yet. I am still rocking I've done a lot of ice water, a lot of iced tea, a lot of ice water this summer, which, I'm guessing we'll mix it up, right? Okay. Hold please. I have to go get my shuttle that has been flung off of the loom accidentally. Okay, hold that thought. Okay. All right. Let me get you. Oh, Ernie says, I'd like to hear about supplemental warps. It completely mystifies me. Probably more of a hand-woven experience kind of thing than a panel. Ernie, that's a very good thing. I got to be honest, I would not be the expert on that. But I like the idea of bringing in an expert to talk about it. See, that's a great idea, Ernie. Thank you. You guys are so clever. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, look, it looks like I've been imbibing here this morning. Looks like look at this. Okay, my little sometimes, friends, sometimes doing stuff live is more of a challenge than others. I would just like to point that out. Okay. So, this is going to look familiar if you've been hanging out for the last month or so. Has it been on for a month? Maybe not quite that long. But I need towels. It doesn't happen very often, but I, for a while, before I really got into the teaching stuff, I was very, very focused on making products. So I was making fabric for bags. I was making towels. I was making stuff for wallets, whatever it was. Go, make all the things. And then once I started teaching, people would be like, hey, how do you do overshot? I'm like, okay, I'll make a project and we'll just do some overshot with no like real intention in mind. So the other day I had one of my stores reach out and they're like, are you ever going to bring us new stuff? I was like, oh, yeah, I will work on that. So this is part of my effort to work on this, but at the rate I'm going, it may be next year sometime. We'll see. Okay, just in case you haven't been hanging with me, and this looks all new to you, great. You act surprised, everyone. Okay, so I am doing kind of a classic blue and white combo. Let me show you my colors here. Let's see. So here's what I've got. Do you remember this discussion? I've got two blues that turned out to be way too close to each other. I thought this one would look kind of grayer, like noticeably grayer than this one, but they don't. No, they're too close. These colors are too close together. And then I did a white and a natural. Now, in the actual warp, I didn't put the white in. So the white was just meant to be part of the weft that can come into the project later. I don't know exactly how many towels I can eke out of here because I just stood at the warping board and I put some stuff on. I think 6 to 8. I think 6 to 8. We'll see. Someone needs to document that so that in 6 weeks when I'm done, hopefully before then, hopefully it'll be less than 6 weeks. But that is that is the plan. Is a whole bunch of towels. Yeah. So, you know what made me think of that though is that in the panel discussion last week, I think it was Carol. Was it someone else too? Talked about how she doesn't keep already wound bobbins near her loom, so that she has to get up and go do that, which I thought was brilliant. I thought, yes, yeah. Oh, look at this. See, Sue Ann says yesterday's Textile and Tea was Deb Essen. She wrote the book on supplemental weaves. Fantastic. I wonder if Deb Essen would come in and talk to us. What do you think? Can we get some of those bigger names? Be like, hi, folks. Come on over. We do fun stuff. Okay. Jennifer Fowler is my Tom's darling. Thank you so much. It's very comfortable. I like some color and needs to be comfortable. That's about it. Okay. Let me show you what I'm doing then. Part of what I like to do, especially for towels, is I love a plain weave twill mix. I like to just take a little of this, a little of that, and mash it up together. And every set of towels is different because it depends on how I'm feeling for that project. For this one, I'm doing like a short little skip. So imagine if you were doing plain weave. You got plain weave, right? 1 and 3 or 2 and 4. So that you're going over and under every other one, right? Over, under, over, under. However, I'm doing 1 and 3 and 2 and 4, like 2 picks, right? A pick is a throw. Okay, so I did the little peace sign and it didn't come up. Am I going to tempt fate? Is it not working now? Oh, it did come up. Hey, there we go. And we have balloons to celebrate some plain weave. Okay, so I do 2 picks of plain weave, and then I put in 2 picks of a 2-2 twill, but I'm kind of alternating it. So that's kind of the premise for how this goes. Let me show you in reality what that looks like. So take my runaway shuttle right here. I'm using a boat shuttle for this kind of stuff. Boat shuttle's brilliant. It just kind of, unfurls itself, which is really nice. So by the way, I did choose to include some, can you see right there, little floating selvages right there, 1 on each side, just so that my yarn will go all the way to the edges. As I got into the pattern, I probably could have not done the floating selvages, but in my head, I was like, I'm doing some twill. I have to have floating selvages. So, it all depends on the project. All right, here we go. So that's 1 and 3, right? So here's the plain weave stage of the pattern. This is 2 and 4. Now we enter the twill part of the pattern. Now, when I say a 2-2 twill, that means I always have 2 yarns, or two yarns, listen to me, 2 shafts up and 2 shafts down that are neighbors. So you'll have 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 1. That's kind of how it's all organized. So for now, for my next 2 picks, it sounds like for my next trick, 1 and 2 is next. And then I'm going to go 2 and 3. Now, if you could see my feet, I have 1 and 2 on the far left. Not on the far left, on the left side. My plain weave treadles are on the outside. That's where I like to keep them. But then for the inside 4 treadles, I've got, I have them tied up for the 2 twill. So you got that. So 2 picks of plain, 2 picks of twill, back to the plain. We're halfway through. We're almost there, folks. So there's the other part of the plain weave, right? Same order, 1 and 3, and then 2 and 4. And now I'm going to go from like the other side. So I'm going to do 4 and 1 for my twill. And then 3 and 4. Yeah. Just like that. That is the whole plan. Let me bring you in so you can see. You can, let me see. Yeah, there we go. Can you see it? It's this fun kind of little, I think it looks like pebbly. Like it has this kind of cool little design. Now, here's what I think is fun about this kind of pattern is that to look at it, you wouldn't really be able to tell there's any plain weave in there at all because the twill kind of interrupts it. And it has this kind of, it goes this way and this way. It's, you know what I mean? See the little, yeah. Anyways, it's just kind of fun. And it is a, do you want it even closer? Is that what you said, Lori? Okay, let me see if I can get, hold please. No one ever gets seasick. Can you see? Let me see if I can get closer. There we go. Woo, there we go. Can you see that? Yeah. So it has this cool little kind of texture to it, which is fun. And that's what the twill does. It has this little touch of a diagonal, plus they're closer together, the 2 picks. And then you've got the plain weave kind of separates them out. So you get this cool little textural bit. Yeah. So yes, so that is the project du jour, which is then the project, what is month in French? Project for the month. Maybe for a few months, we'll see. I do need to get it going because if there is enough for 8 towels on here, whew, it's yep. I need to keep that ball rolling. That's for sure. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So Rodka popped in with a question. She says, is it possible to do plain weave and twill stripes, but in the warp? Oh, that's a good question. Connie jumped in, says you thread a twill and then you do plain weave and twill. If you planned on a full project of plain, you would still thread 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but Rodka, are you asking if there's a way to set up like the threading so that you can so that you have stripes? Is that what you're thinking? Like a plain weave stripe and then a twill stripe all at the same time? I'm sure there is. I'm not sure. Can you do it with 4 shafts though? That'd be my only question. Is that if you can? I'm sure there's a way to do it, and I'm sure someone in this group has actually done it. But yeah, let's. If you guys have thoughts, on that combination, yep. Emily says, think bedroom, throw a loom in there, thread spools in the armoire. That's my tour. Excellent, Emily. That is okay. We'll take it because I love that because not all studios have to be this grand. It's so many 100 square feet and all the stuff. Okay, Sue Ann says, Rutka, if you mean can you run the twill vertically? Yes, you can turn the draft so the threading is the treadling and vice versa. Boy, that makes your brains kind of ooze out your ears, doesn't it? But yes, she is correct. Yes. Have you ever seen this where you can turn the draft? So, your threading is typically the horizontal lines and the treadling are the vertical lines. And then you can switch them. You can mix that up. Boy, that may be too much for us to handle on Thursday after a holiday. That may be just, but yes, it is possible. Yes. To answer your question, darling, that's yes, it is possible to do all of that. Okay, friends, let's finish strong today. It's been so much fun. You guys are on. You're on point. I love that. Okay, so this week's Handwoven Experience episode, if you haven't seen it yet, is all about washing and drying your handwoven items. And I know there's a lot of different ways to do this, but as a teacher, my goal is to speak to that beginner who it's all new to them. I'm like, if you need a method, if you need a strategy, I've got you. There's a million other ways you can do it. However, start here. So that is kind of what encompasses the video. It's just kind of fun. So here's kind of behind the scenes, just useless trivia, is that I'm thinking it's a washing and drying episode. So I should do it in the utility room in front of the washer and dryer. Talk about the world's worst background ever. It was like, now, Jen, who does my editing for me for the videos, she's like, yes, but it's a nice, clean background for all the words. You can see it all very well. And I was like, yes, but ugly background. Don't do videos in front of a washer and dryer. That's what I learned at the end. It fits for that, but just as just common sense for for a good tactic going forward. It's not the best. Okay. We talked about the acting creative community. I will pop that little nugget right back up right there. By the way, did you notice we have a new color? We have a new banner color for September. We're in a brand new month. I thought that was kind of a nice little, kind of a, what would you call that? Kind of a grayish, tealish. I don't know. I just like it. I was like, okay, it kind of matches my shirt, doesn't it? Kind of. Anyways, join the Facebook group if you're on Facebook and you want to see a lot more weaving goodness. Also, as I mentioned, pardon me, now is the perfect time really to join the Acting Creative Insiders. It's a monthly membership. The tiers are anywhere from $5 to $50 a month. You can choose which perks you like. One of the best perks, though, besides getting a free copy of the 4-shaft Weave Along project, is that once a month, there is a small group Zoom chat. Oh, friends, it is great. Imagine taking your friends from Live at the Loom and putting them on Zoom so we can see each other and see our projects and the spaces, and it's awesome. So check that out. See if something in there strikes your fancy, because we'd love to have you. You are always invited. And then don't forget, we have you can, if you don't get the love notes already, there's a love note, aka an email, a weaving email from me every Wednesday that just keeps you up to date, keeps you abreast of the latest and greatest, any kind of free content that I'm sharing, all kinds of helpful things. For sure, I'll be announcing when the PDF is available for the special panel that we just had, all kinds of good stuff. So that is a great way to be in the know. And friends, just as a little FYI, there's a whole page of free stuff on the Acting Creative website. So if you are looking for freebies to help you with weaving equipment, or a kind of checklist for dressing your loom, or there's all kinds of stuff on there. So wander over there to the free resource page on the Acting Creative website, and you just sign up for all the things. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, friends. Boy, this was yeah. Ernie says he loves the banner color, one of my favorite colors for my birthday month. Fantastic, Ernie. That is fantastic. Wait, is it your birthday this month? Is it in September? I bet we have a lot of September birthdays, don't we? Mm-hmm. Carrie says, I thought the laundry room was wonderful. I pictured you sitting on the floor. I was on, you're exactly right, Carrie. I was on the floor. I had sunk the tripod down as low as it would go. Yeah. You guys are sweet. Carol says it wasn't a terrible background. There weren't dirty socks hanging out or under things on the floor. You guys are awesome. Okay, friends. Let's see. I think that's it. That's all on my list. We have, solved all the world's problems for today, and been very entertaining while we're at it. That is for sure. Why do these keep coming up? I have things all over the place. Okay, wait. Carol says, but inquiry minds want to know how long it took you and how much grunting there was going from sitting on the floor to standing. There was absolutely an inordinate amount of effort that went into that. That was a very good question. Now, I try to keep up with my yoga, so it's not as bad. But yes, there's always, crunching of knees and some grunting involved. You're exactly right. Mm-hmm. Yes. Ernie's birthday is next Sunday. Everyone wish Ernie a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ernie. That is fantastic. Okay, friends. Next Thursday. I think we're good. We're good. It's smooth sailing. Next Thursday, I'll be right back here so that we can party once more. By the way, just in case anyone is in the Chicagoland area, I am going to be the guest speaker for the Illinois Prairie Weavers Guild meeting. It's next Tuesday. So Illinois Prairie Weavers Guild. Look that up if you would like to be a part of that. The topic is going to be dancing with technology, which is going to be kind of a look through by how I got here and how weaving and technology can play nice and all those good things, which is ironic since we had Facebook problems earlier. Yeah. That's right. We'll figure that out. Anyways, if you're interested in hearing about that, go check out the Illinois Prairie Weavers Guild website and see if you can participate as a guest. I think they have a Zoom option. Yeah, check that out. Okay, so you know what your homework is, right? This week is to do something creative just for you. Nobody else, not partners, neighbors, family, people, kids, none of those. No. Just something for you. Just it's good for your soul, right? Something creative. Pet some yarn, throw a shuttle, do something. Yeah. And I will meet you right back here next Thursday, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. And you figure that out wherever you are in the fabulous world. And have a wonderful, fabulous, marvelous week, my friends. And I'll see you next Thursday. Happy weaving.